family is more important than education, right? Now, what does that mean? Is there a challenge that you've had to face growing up that you think has helped you become the student and person that you are? Salutations, good people. My name is Tristen Comer III, and welcome to the Pancakes From Scratch Podcast. I love to talk to good people doing good things, and today is no exception to the rule. I have with me today the one and only Tristen Comer. Say hello to the people, son. Hi, is what he says. So we had a conversation not too long ago, and you made a really, really interesting and important point that started lots of conversation. I don't even know if I talked to you about that, but after you said it, I put it on Facebook, and everybody was talking. It was crazy. So we're gonna get into that. We'll talk about it a little bit. But before we do, I want to know what's giving you energy this week, my son. What's giving you energy? Yes, you can show them the dog. We got a new puppy recently. He is 11, maybe 12 weeks old now. And his name is Carmelo. Be careful. There he is. There he is. That is Carmelo. And is Carmelo giving you energy this week?
Yeah.
Happy we got him? That's good. I'm glad we got him too. Thank you for showing everybody. So what we talked about before was education and how important education is. But you said something that got a lot of people thinking. Do you remember what you said? What did you say?
Can you say it?
You can say it.
Oh, yeah.
What you said was education is more important than what? What? Oh, right. Family is more important than education, right? Now, what does that mean?
Education makes you smart,
Hmm?
but you don't have education all day.
Okay.
Education isn't around with you everywhere you go. Still, sometimes family isn't around with you everywhere you go, but they do live with you.
This is true.
And education doesn't live with you. It just teaches you things about life. And family is a part of your life, and they don't really teach you about how family impacts your life.
So how does family impact your life?
It gives you confidence for things. In my shows.
Your shows?
Yeah, for course.
Oh, so being part of your family helps you have the confidence you need to be able to perform. I almost forgot about the Readers Rally competition. Because you guys, what was the award you got?
We got the wild card out of all 49, 50 teams.
50 teams, and you got the wild card. Very nice. Congratulations again, my son.
We got first runner-up in our division, but we got the wild card and got a gold medal.
Okay. And you feel like because of the family you have, that helped you to get that wild card and your gold medal?
And helped me get into the gifted and talented.
That's right. You are in the gifted and talented. Well, now, okay, so hang on. You're in Readers Rally. You're in the gifted and talented program. Doesn't that mean like education is more important than family?
Well, family is a part of it, but it is also education. So, Reader's Rally gives you confidence on reading and challenging yourself to read harder books. And Chorus helps you understand that you can't be afraid to walk on a stage and sing. But that's also what family does. They're always there for you.
Okay. Very interesting, my son. Very interesting. You know what I just remembered?
What?
That time I got Dad of the Month at your school. You want to tell them about it?
He didn't.
I-
He's a liar.
What? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I mean, there is no such thing as that.
What's the award you brought home?
Don't say that.
Well, you don't want me to tell the truth, then I don't know what to tell you.
I got a student of
Student of the month, Dad of the month, same thing. Good talk. Glad we got that figured out.
I guess
Now,
technically I got that maybe because of education, but also my family, because so like your family, like when you're born, they have to figure out your life is what helps you go through school, like your personality. And your family has to help you get through that personality. Like how Milo's always jumping around, but we have to ask him to stop because he's always getting excited. Like today when he saw Snoopy.
yeah, Snoopy is his brother, right? Yeah. So we got a dog and we got some friends and they got a dog from the same family. So the brother dogs get to have some doggy play dates and that's fun. But we have to help Mello stay calm, right?
I don't know. Because so Snoopy was trying to come hang out with me, but then Milo started like jumping on top of him, and then Snoopy was running towards me for help.
Okay. You were able to help out a little bit?
Nope.
Not really.
I walked away.
Okay. It goes like that. So no big deal. Because so tell me this, son. Is there a challenge that you've had to face growing up that you think like has helped you become the student and person that you are? Like it was a really hard thing to do, but it really helped you become the Tristen.
You was getting my tonsils.
Getting your tonsils out? Now, why was that such a challenge?
Because it made me realize the doctor isn't so scary. And now when I go or get in big trouble, I know they can take care of me.
That's awesome, man. You think you're going to be a doctor when you grow up?
No.
No. Okay. So I believe you. All right. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Do you have an idea of what you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be an artist, but also an author.
Ooh, an author.
But also a movie actor.
An author and an actor?
Yeah.
Sheesh. What kind of books you want to write? Did you give yourself a paper cut?
No.
Okay.
I think I want to make like superhero or horror books.
Acting. What kind of movies you want to act in?
I want to act in like action movies, like Avengers.
And why do you want to be in Avengers movies?
No, like superhero, not the Avengers. Like
Oh, you like a different kind of superhero movie?
Yeah.
So why do you want to be in those?
It's just like I've always wanted to be like a superhero.
Really?
and have a superpower.
Kind of like your dad.
Kind of like my mom instead.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm not gonna. Yep. That's good. That's good stuff. Okay, cool. Cool. So we're getting off topic. What's something that you've had an opportunity to do, whether it's like a program at school or an activity that you're super grateful for?
No, I don't clubs, but I think chorus.
I think chorus is your favorite club?
Yeah,
Really?
because I like to.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I did not realize chorus was your favorite. I thought it was gonna be Reader's Rally. No. You sure it's not Reader's Rally? You had a lot of fun there.
You think we can make? I can like make a ball, like a horrible.
You want to try to make a horrible?
Yeah.
I'm sure that's something like today. You want to do that? That's what you want to do today?
Maybe.
All right. Yeah. We want to try to make a horrible today. We can come up with a story later on. You going to draw the pictures? No pictures, just the story.
It should be like a graphic.
You do like graphic novels.
I don't know.
Okay. We'll come up with something. We'll make a decision.
Maybe it could be about a snowstorm in Minnesota.
Well, don't tell them about the whole.
Okay.
You're gonna give away the whole book before they get a chance to read. You did the
What?
nothing.
Okay. Love you, Daddy.
Love you too, son. Keep it that way.
He's just joking.
Yes. Using your favorite jokes on you. One of my favorite pastimes. Something I'm grateful for.
So I'm not giving you that jet.
Dude, we'll talk, like we said, we'll talk about that later. Goofball. So family is more important than education. That's your final answer?
Yes.
Now, is education important?
Yes.
Why is education important?
But there's like some people I know, or some people I've heard of, they didn't get good education, and they started doing bad things. And then eventually, when they grew up, they started doing more bad things and ended up in getting really big trouble.
So education helps you stay out of trouble?
Yeah. Also learned that if you don't really know how to read or a certain subject in 4th grade, you'll go to jail.
Really?
Yeah.
You heard about that statistic?
Yeah.
So I believe that the statistic goes, or what I've heard is jails are built, the number of jails that need to be built is decided by the test scores, the reading scores of 4th grade students. I believe that's actually a true thing. Now, why do you know that?
I learned it because I learned about, there were some bad kids in my class and there was some that didn't know how to really read. And Miss Means was like, some people, if they don't pay attention and they have trouble doing something, a certain thing, they'll start to do bad things and then get in big trouble.
Well, that's true for some people, but I also know some people who struggle with reading and they're super successful. Yeah, people who are like, maybe not the best readers, but they start businesses or they achieve some really, really big goals as an athlete.
Be able to read the word?
Well, I don't think that's the right question to ask. I think what's more important is, do they understand what needs to happen so that they can have the success that they want to have and keep the success that they want to have.
I also think family is more important than education. My teacher told me that before it's all Black history, so other people don't learn about Black history.
Is that right? Say more about that. What do you mean?
So there's basically Miss Means told us some stuff about that happened to Black people, like as they were slaves. We just learned about Juneteenth.
You just learned about Juneteenth? I'm glad you learned about it.
And I don't get it. People wanted to keep slavery just for money. They can earn money by doing work their own or starting a business to make other people to get money, but you would also have to pay them money so they will do the job for you. Slaves didn't want to do that. They were forced to do it. And they never got paid, like ever. But now they do. And it doesn't make sense how you didn't pay them a long time ago, but now you decide you want to pay them. How does that make sense?
Doesn't quite make sense, does it?
No.
Well,
like, are you going to pay them or are you going to not pay them? You decide to not pay them, and then you decide to pay them all.
I think
over like 100 million years.
Ooh, you're not even in the camera anymore.
Oh, I'm right here. See you guys, hi, I'm right here.
I think that you're going to learn a lot of things in school that are going to be confusing, that are going to make you a little upset, and that won't make sense. And I think you have a family that's going to help you process and understand some pieces and be able to just deal with the other pieces that are harder to understand.
Wait, did you say family?
I did.
Case closed. Boom.
Wait, I got a couple more questions before you go. And don't run over Mello. Thank you.
I said I'll try.
I appreciate the effort. So listen, before we wrap up, this will be a short episode, but we're gonna wrap up soon. Listen, Pancakes from Scratch. All right, that's the name of the podcast. Did you know that? Mm-hmm. So part of the reason I call it that is because I'm trying to understand these ideas of food, culture, and ambition. You know what ambition is? So ambition is when you want to achieve something that seems very difficult to do.
Like making pancakes.
Okay, maybe your ambition is to make pancakes. So in this context, it's more about career and the community impact. So I know that when people get together, a lot of time food is involved, like we all have dinners with family and stuff like that. And, you know, it's not just about the food, it's about like people coming together and having a good time, right? You know, our family
dinners. I have one quick question.
What's your question?
If they say, if people say, treat other people how you want to be treated, mm-hmm. and people want to hurt other people or put them in jail for no reason, mm-hmm. like I watched a show, and so I read a book, and this guy had broken into a store, and he was wearing the same thing as this like 16-year-old. So when the police came, they saw him, and then they were about to arrest
the 16-year-old.
Yeah, but the other guy who had stole everything had ran away.
Oh man.
And then he got in big trouble, but he didn't do anything.
Tough. That's tough. How do you think that should have gone?
They should have asked him if he did it. Because there could have been another person that looks like that. People have the same outfits. Like at school today, I saw a girl who had this shirt.
Really?
Yeah, she had this shirt.
That's tough. That's tough. I think it's a hard job to be able to figure out who the actual criminals are. And I think it's tough. It's tough when you go to ask a person if they did a crime because you don't know if they're gonna tell the truth, right? Like, what if they asked the guy who did it and he said, no, it wasn't me? Yeah.
Well, if they're lying, you can use a lie detector.
So lie detector, lots of new technology. Maybe they get a lie detector.
So during investigations, they can use a lie detector to see if they're telling the truth or not during investigation.
Mhm. Yes, they can. All right. To close out my point, trying to understand the intersection of food culture and ambition. All that said, what's your favorite food? I think I know what it is.
What is
I think I know.
what?
Yeah, I think I know.
What?
Well, should we say food or restaurant?
Uh,
Your favorite food? Yeah, I definitely know what your favorite food is.
no, restaurant.
No, food.
Restaurant.
What's your favorite food?
Pizza. Restaurant.
Mom says it's pizza.
Mommy. Love you too.
So what is it?
I don't have a
You don't have a favorite food at all?
No.
What are foods that you like? You like mac and cheese, pizza. Mhm.
I forgot what it was called, but it tasted really good.
Interesting.
Oh, I like salmon.
Yeah, yeah.
I like water.
Okay. Water is good. It's a healthy choice.
And I like eating your beer.
Fun. Great. Do you like to eat by yourself or do you like to eat with the family?
With the family.
And why do you like to eat with the family?
Because we get to know more about each other. So basically, being around family, you get more education about them. So family is technically education. And education is education. It's just teaching you things about a long time.
That's pretty awesome, dude. I think people are going to like that point. I think you're a smart guy and people are going to be smarter because they listened to what you said today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You know who I get my smartest from?
Love
you,
Oh, yes, you are still my favorite son. Yes, that's good.
It is.
Good talk. What should we call this episode?
Tristen.
Ooh. Mommy had a good idea for a title.
What about
Father and son.
mother and son?
Mother and she's not even.
Love you, mommy. Love you, What's his deal?
Oh, this is good. I'm glad we did this. Thank you for being on the Pancakes from Scratch podcast.
Thank you for letting me say it. It's really good.
You're very welcome. Love you, son.
I love you too, Daddy.